A new dynasty is brewing in San Antonio with some parallels to their previous dynasty of Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and then you could throw in David Robinson in there, but we're not throwing in David Robinson. Dylan Harper is going to be my Manu Ginobili. We might have him just come off the bench as a super sub. Clearly, we have an alien in Wembenyama. And we have Castle, who maybe after when Darren Fox retires or he gets too old and he starts declining and we need to trade him away, that's maybe when he takes over my one spot. But two combo guards in Dylan Harper and Castle. One of them is going to be running the one of them is going to be running the two. One of them might be running my super sub. But yes, you are here for a, I guess, career simulation of all these three players. I feel like I'm going to go until one of them retires. That might be Wemby first, depending on how much they improve and how much they decline or when their peak is. But we're here starting in year 3 of Victory Wembenyama's career, injured last season, not the healthiest. He had a great offseason training with none other than Kevin Garnett, Hakeem the Dream, Olajuwon. Bro just had a fun summer overall. He is ready to come back with a vengeance into the league. Darren Fox gets that bag. Devin Vassell as well is getting paid. We got Harrison Barnes for 19 mil. Rookie scale contracts. Yeah, Keldon Johnson's here for 2 more years. I'm going to make minimal changes, but necessary changes if they need to be done because I do want them to win a lot. We're going to go ahead and run a 9-man rotation. Coach had us as a 10-man, but I really don't want to do that, especially since we had a lot of bigs off the bench, I think. we had Olynyk getting minutes, and sure, he's a decent, viable bench piece, but I just don't want too many bigs off my bench. With power forward, center. Harrison Barnes, same thing. He plays more power forward now. So I'm all right on that, and we got Harper already playing our 6th man. Wemby, of course, our center. Keldon Johnson, Vassell, Castle, and Fox. This is what we are running with. My goal in this, essentially like the Cooper Flag simulation, if you guys want to go watch that, go ahead and watch that, is have the best chances at competing. I want them to make the playoffs every single season if that's a possibility, as long as they're a trio that could possibly happen, and I want them to have the best chance to getting rings, getting championships, getting rings. Let's go ahead and simulate the regular season. If we're doing horrible, I might jump in there, make a trade. I won't go overboard since this is a simulation of their careers. We kind of suck. I was hoping Wemby would do a little bit better in this first year. A simple thing that we can do, pick and roll offense, that's not bad. Shoot at will, limit transition, some crash, others get back. Neutral defensive, yeah, that's fine. Crash defensive, we're gonna go some crash, others run. Neutral defensive focus. I don't like when it's too dialed down. Maybe that'll help us a little bit more. Simulate the regular season, see if we win a couple more games than we were. Kyrie is a straight dog in this 2K. At least simulation-wise, he is insane, and so is Cooper Flag, and so is the Mavericks. And it kind of makes me mad because they're kind of insane. We're picking it up now. Right now, we're 9th. We have a chance for the playoffs. I might let this team roll. They're picking up steam. All right, I was hoping at the minimum we would make the play-in. We do. We're 9th. We were 8th for quite a little bit, but we had a lot of 2 to 4 game losing streaks. After the trade deadline, we went on a 4-game losing streak, and it destroyed our chances of getting anything higher in the conference. It's a tough Western Conference, insanely tough Western Conference, so I'm fine with this, especially with a young team that's just going to continue to improve. Year 1 is in the bag, though. Jokic is the MVP. Dylan Harper wins Rookie of the Year, so now the Spurs have back-to-back Rookie of the Years. Castle, Dylan Harper, we're on our way. Malik Monk, 6th man of the year. Defensive player goes to Wemby, so he gets that. I don't know if we're ever going to need him to score like 30 points since he's going to have help, but as long as he continues to win Defensive Player of the Years, Kelly Ware wins Most Improved. Jokic, Clutch Player, Coach of the Year. Jason Kidd, 67 wins. Is incredible. Wemby makes All-NBA first team. I'm hoping for other players on this, or at least other All-Stars. Other All-Stars on our squad, which would solidify a little bit of a big 3 here. Because Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, Tim Duncan, all All-Stars. What a dynasty that was. Let's simulate through this. Okay, one more game. Do we get past the legend of Steph Curry and Jimmy Buckets and Draymond Green? Tough matchup. We don't. Wemby 16 and 16. He puts up 2 of 10 from 3. Bro was chucking it. Before we simulate the entire playoffs here, let's go ahead and look at our stats. We saw Wemby's Defensive Player of the Year. De'Aaron Fox putting up 24.6 assists. He's still a bucket. Castle 13, 4.8 in his sophomore season. Vassell 14. Keldon Johnson 11, 16 for Harper off of the bench. He's gonna be a super sub. I'm probably eventually gonna try to start him. Don't know what I'm gonna do with the lineups yet, but let's go ahead and just simulate these playoffs here. Go ahead and see who wins. Minnesota's in the finals. The Knicks are in the finals. The Knicks, sneaky offseason with their depth that they just brought in. They win the NBA championship. Brunson gets that finals MVP. Good on them. Our head coach is here for 3 years. We'll let him be. I don't even think we need to make trades Wemby's going to continue to improve. Fox hopefully stays around the same for his remainder of his contract. Castle should continue to improve. And then Harper, we've seen what he can do. I've got him in, pretty sure I got him in my 82-0 challenge. He's insane in his development. It's just all about the depth, and we could improve that, definitely. We'll see if we can do that through free agency. If not, then I will make trades. But considering the amount of youth that we have, you would expect us to improve slowly but surely. We had the 14th overall pick, and then a bunch of second rounders. Holy, I mean, I don't think I sign all these guys, but who knows? They might cheese into something decent, so let's keep them for now. Look at all that green. That is actually quite ridiculous looking. I don't think I've ever seen a screen look like that. I let the CPU fix my roster. We might have just gotten rid of a bunch of those rookies that we had on our squad. All right, trying to make a trade so I don't have as many small forward, power forward combos on my bench, because I think I have 3 besides Dylan Harper coming off my bench. So I'm going to go ahead and get Lonzo Ball, another guard. Trading away, sure, I think he was a second rounder, 22nd pick in the draft. We'll take that. I don't have to give away any first round picks or anything like that. We're going to go ahead and refresh here. So this is my starting lineup. We're going to roll with this. 31 for Harper off the bench. Even coach wants to have him off the bench. Of course, if I switch them over to small forward or moved Castle or something, Devin himself is only 6'5", Castle 6'6", Harper 6'6". There'd be no problem in me doing that. Keldon Johnson off the bench, Lonzo Ball, and Carter Bryant. My depth is fine. My starters are fine. We'll go ahead and see if we actually make the playoffs this time and not just the play-in. MVP for Wemby. I said maybe Wemby doesn't need to score 30. Maybe he does. I think we're 4th in the Western Conference. He wins MVP. He puts up 31, 15 boards, 5 assists. I think that's because we didn't have a backup center. I might have to do that more often. He might need to score. He played 40 minutes a game. We definitely didn't have a backup center. Darren Peterson, Rookie of the Year. Cam Thompson, 6th Man of the Year. Victor Wembenyama wins Defensive Player and MVP. I'll take that. Robert Dillingham, Most Improved. Clutch Player, Anthony Edwards, 36 a game. Bro is actually Michael Jordan, 65 and 17 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then Executive goes to Memphis. Of course, he makes the All-NBA first team. We got Jokic, we got Doncic, Cade Cunningham, Anthony Edwards. Makes sense with Anthony Edwards. I just want to see at least one of our other guys be on one of these teams. It would make this simulation that much sweeter. Let's go ahead and look at our statistics. Once again, we saw Wemby's since he did win another major award. Fox puts up 20 instead of 25. I believe it was last season. 24 is what he put up last season. Jeremy as a starter. Castle 12, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. As long as he's playing defense, shooting decent from the 3-point line, and shows improvement. We're happy here. Evan scoring 12.4, 12.2 for Keldon Johnson off my bench. And then did he go? Oh, he went down. Wait, why is he only getting I thought I was giving him starter time. Maybe we eventually redid these because he's right there. Yeah, he's supposed to be getting 31. Maybe because Lonzo Ball's taking a chunk of that, and clearly we have 2 guards here. But year number 2 in the books. Here we are. We're up against the Los Angeles Lakers. They should still have a decent enough team. They got Vooch, LeBron retired, and then Luka Doncic is that guy there. So I want to go and just simulate the round, see if we do get past them. We do. We're up against Dallas, overpowered team in this game. So yeah, there it is. Texas versus Texas, we lose. Dallas makes it to the conference finals against OKC. Cleveland and Indiana on the other end. Is OKC getting their second champ? Yep, they are. And it was pretty easy for them. 35 for Shea. Shooting numbers out of this world. And we're going to go ahead and just see what we got to do. Maybe I'm going to fire my coach. All right, Mike Stauffer, NBA 2K legend, is out here. Offensive coaching is the best. Defensive coaching, he's just the best overall. And he is coming to our team to hopefully take us to the next step. All we had to do was essentially sign Wemby back. He was about to go to the Wizards for some reason. He was about to accept their contract immediately. So we had to match that. Harper goes up 4. We see a lot of improvement again on this screen. Carter Bryant up to an 80. The only thing I want to do is maybe improve either my small forward position in Vasil's position. Get an absolute ridiculous bench. Ball improves this season. We did have the 7th or 6th overall pick because I think we had the Hawks pick and they sucked. Keldon Johnson, we also signed back to a 3-year contract. As long as he stays the same, he's going to be a decent piece for us. This guy was our rookie last season. He goes up 5. I'm not mad at that. And then I think this guy's the guy we signed or drafted at the 7th overall pick because of that Hawks pick. Might just keep him. We'll keep Jared Redd. We'll keep Brent Nance. Actually, we could put our trust in Carter Bryant. He did go to an 80 overall, so we could just give him a chance there. Jeremy, power forward position. I might need a big, an actual big off my bench. But Castle looks like he's going to be due for that Ginobili role because Harper's taken over. He's an 89 overall. He's just improving a lot better. Vasil off my bench now. Johnson and Ball. So I think, ooh, Stauffer goes in 11-man rotation. You are tripping. So here's the minute distribution. I am going to get another center for Victor Wembenyama. Obviously, he's going to be great at not getting into foul trouble. The Heat are willing to trade Kalel Ware, essentially a double-double machine. I'd be dumb not to take this. Yes, we're trading away a first-round swap, but it's between Dallas and mine. Like, we shouldn't be bad. Yo, what is up with the simulation? 43.7 points a game? I don't think I've ever seen that in 2K. I don't even think you can choose, like, to run. You could play through star, but can you set who you want your #1 option to be? I know you used to be able to do that, but this is actually ridiculous. Cade Cunningham scores 44 a game. Where did they finish? I know we had a pretty good record. I think we were 2nd overall. And defense player once again goes to Victor. He still scores 28. How many minutes is he getting? Okay, he's not playing 40 minutes a game. AJ, most improved player. Luka Doncic, clutch player of the year. JB Bickerstaff, 67 of 15. I thought maybe they were bad and he was the only player there, and maybe they finished with like the 6th seed over there in the East, but they're definitely 1st and probably in the entire league. Of course, Victor makes all those NBA. He makes an all-NBA team, all defensive first team. I want to see if anybody else from my squad is making an all-star team or something like that. Wait, we finished where? 4th, 58 and 24, 60 and 22, 60 and 22, 61 and 21. Okay, I mean, I think we could beat them in the playoffs, but damn. Essentially the same position we were in last year. No all-star team quite yet. He does score 17, gets 6.6 assists. Fox 22, 10 for Sochan, 11 for Bryant, 11 for Castle. So far, not the greatest start for, I guess, the career of this big three that, whoa, we made it to the finals. That's all I care about. Victor Wembenyama is on a mission. We're up against the guy that scored, what did he score? 44 a game in the regular season. He's scoring 44 in this simulation of these playoffs as well. I don't understand it. They have Thompson at an 86. Holland 79, 78, 86, Jalen. He's essentially their only offense. Is that why? He's scoring 6 in these playoffs. He's scoring 11. 8.9. How did they even get to I get it. It's a one-man offensive team, but damn. There's no other offense on that team. Okay. At least 2K. Ooh, 2K's making a little bit of sense. They shouldn't. There's no way. You kind of essentially clamp one guy and you're good. Simulating the game. I'm not going to jump in there. I think we should take it away. We're not at home. They finished with the better. I mean, this is one of the greatest seasons I've ever seen in 2K ever be simulated. There's no offense on the team, and we're kind of getting smoked right now. It's over. Let the Pistons take it. Well-deserved. Cunningham drops 56 on our heads. 56 from Cunningham. The greatest run I've ever seen from an individual player in 2K ever. All right, we've hit the hard cap. I'm trading away Sam Merrill essentially for nothing. Maybe a first. Oh yeah, there's plenty of first rounders. Sure, we'll take the Memphis first rounder. We're clearing up 10 million because I want my depth to be still great. Match the offer for Ware, match the offer for Castle, and we go again. Salty feeling to lose in the finals, and I'm hoping I see nothing but green still. Maybe a decline from Fox. Still not a decline from Fox. We go up 4 for Harper, 1 for Wembenyama, 1 for Fox, 2 for Carter Bryant. We're still looking good. We're still looking great. Continue the simulation. I wish we would have won by now, but I think this is when they start just taking over the league and the dynasty actually begins. Wemby wins his 2nd MVP in 3 seasons. Clint Mullen wins Rookie of the Year. Josh Giddey, 6th man. Defensive player, once again, Victor Wembanyama. I don't see him dropping one until he starts declining. Stokes, most improved. Jason Tatum, clutch player of the year. 66 and 16 for the Suns. I don't think we're first, but we could be 2nd. What's Cade doing? He's still scoring 41 a game. Get him some offensive help. Even though they didn't need it, they won a championship. 3rd, so we improved 1 spot. I believe it was a tight race between, it was 1 game difference from the Mavericks. The Suns, though, the Suns are out there hooping. They got AJ, Devin Booker. They went the youth. They went the youth route. Tactically, I haven't done too much besides trade for a little bit more depth. Also, they drafted very well. The guys are improving. Nance off the bench is a 10.4 assist guy. The team's awesome. We got the MVP. It just all depends if we get past. We got to the finals already. We're up against a 7th seed. Moran. What am I looking at? Okay, interesting squad. I'm hoping 2K doesn't cheese their way out here. Now we're up against the #1 seed. Simulate game by game. We don't have to go up against the cheesy Cade Cunningham over there in the Eastern Conference. We're in the finals up against Cleveland. Wembenyama scoring 35 in these playoffs so far, or at least in the conference finals. Garland, Mitchell, Jordan Walsh, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. They still have a ridiculous starting 5. I think we got this. I would hope we got this, but I truly don't know. Cleveland still has a deadly team, but Victor Wembenyama is now on a mission. The dynasty finally starts. Here's the NBA Finals stats: 33, 19, 17 for Harper, 12 for Carter Bryant. Wemby the alien, clearly the superstar of the squad, but I want all-stars. At least for Harper, maybe somebody else. Oh no, Wemby declines finally. He went up to a 98 and now he's a 97. How many more years of this quote-unquote dynasty do we have? The dynasty just began. First championship in the bag. We're paying these guys a ridiculous amount of money. I just had to re-sign Harper back. Castle here for 3 more seasons, still improving. Nance, that rookie we signed in 2026, or I keep saying signed for, I don't know, but Carter Bryant, 84 overall. I think the only person, we were about to lose out on Devin Vassell, but for some reason he accepted 2.62, and I gave him a no trade clause just to make him feel a little bit better. Copeland, another guy that we drafted in 2028. These draft picks are kind of ridiculous. Harper's first all-star season coming right up, maybe. Oh, I totally did not pay attention to Sochan. Where did bro go? That's what happens when we have so much depth and I totally forget. We lose out on our power forward. That might cost us some. He's just such a solid player. We might, you know what? Let's make a trade. Let's make a trade. Not do absolutely nothing and just keep simulating. Let's make a trade. Make something happen here. From the looks of it, we're trading away a generational talent on Wade Copeland. I don't know why he has so much value. These rookies are genuinely insane. We need a power forward. We might need one for the future as well. So we're getting 2 back. Rookies get contracts. They might be able to improve. We'll see if any of them are good. I don't know if they will be. I'm not giving them away, Toronto. Maybe I'll add some. Oh, they still accept it anyway. It doesn't matter. We saved ourselves a pick in case we need it. Cage immediately plugs into our power forward spot. How tall is he? He's 6'10". But there's our lineup. Not much has changed besides our power forward position. Year 5 of the simulation. I just want, oh my goodness. That is not how you start, but we make up for it. Whoa, challenging first month. Don't really know what's going on. Maybe the simulation's just tweaking a little bit, but those little losing streaks are bothering me. Yeah, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't look at all these L's and just do nothing. I think I realized the mistake, or at least the issue on our team currently right now, and it's our guy that we just traded for. It's the guy that we traded for, not Gilbert Brady. That's the guy that I'm getting minutes now. He's not happy that he's not getting minutes, but Cole Cage. He's trash. It's what happens with these made-up rookies sometimes. They have a great overall, but they're just bad in game. 7.5, 4 rebounds as a starter in 30 minutes, 31% from the field, and 18% from 3. You're just not good. You're just not an NBA caliber player. That's what happens with made-up rookies. That was our issue. I'm hoping moving him, just giving him 0 minutes changes our trajectory here, because we're 6th. We're not a bad team, so hopefully this changes things around. If I'm not mistaken, from that time that we changed our lineup up, we dropped 4 games. Only 4. Cade Cunningham's still out here scoring damn near 4. We're giving him that 40. That's insane. Rookie of the year does not matter at this point. Cameron Boozer wins 6th man. Victor Wembenyama doesn't drop a defensive player. Most improved, Jeff Cheney. Cade Cunningham, clutch player. We get coach of the year. Maybe from the turnaround that they saw. Who knows? We're only first by 1 game, so they're right on our tails. Let's go ahead and see if any of my roster did anything in the awards. Clearly, Wemby's the one getting all the accolades. 5 defensive player of the years is actually ridiculous. Harper puts up 22 and he did not make an all-star team. Why? Putting up 7.6 assists. Fox putting up 19.6. He didn't make another all-star team. Nope. Castle starting now. He's not going to make one with those numbers. But doesn't matter. The dynasty continues. Let's go round by round. I think we have enough. There's some good teams out here in the Western Conference. Damn, this West is tough. Phoenix versus the Magic. Phoenix wins it. Not Devin Booker there, but at least I think Devin Booker should have gotten a ring, right? Back to the finals is where the Suns go, and they get themselves a championship. Contracts have become an issue. Wemby continues to decline. This sucks. Harper doesn't improve anywhere. Castle starts declining as well. Bryant goes up 2 still. Nance goes up 1, so it's between Nance and De'Aaron Fox. We're going with the younger guy in hopes that he doesn't decline faster than Fox. Fox, I believe, on year 13 or 14 now, so I don't know how much he has left in him. We're going with this guy for 5 years. We're still here. Brady goes up 3. I tried trading and clearing up some cap space from our made-up rookies. One of the power forwards that sucked, I just traded him away for like a first rounder just to see if I could keep De'Aaron Fox. We would still hit the hard cap. It was impossible. I'm here to win now, especially with my current 3 big 3, whatever you want to call them. Maybe they're not a big 3, maybe they are in your eyes, but none of them are an all-star or superstar besides Victor Wembanyama. We're going for This guy, 9th overall pick. I'm guessing he improved this season, so hopefully his field goal percentage is better. His 3-point percentage is better. He played 25 minutes a game. Gary Trent coming off my bench as well. I don't want Patrick Williams getting minutes on my team. Jonathan Childress, his value is just based off potential. Yes, he was the 5th overall pick. For some reason, we keep getting really, really good first-round picks, which we could have, if this was an actual rebuild or, let's say, Bill Russell-type challenge, I would have used those to their fullest effect or fullest potential. But for right now, we're just trying to keep a decent enough team intact that they compete season after season. They've been good in the regular season. We've only won 1 championship, though. We finished with this 2nd overall seed. We're back into the finals against the Magic. The Magic lost to, I forget who they lost to, but they were in here. Oh, it's Phoenix. So we get the chance of it finally another championship in year 6 now. So 2 championships in year 6, not the worst if we actually get it done. I know I'm just simulating and I'm not supposed to be doing too much of a change, but my rebuilding mind takes a hit and I want to change everything, and I want to make Wemby the #1 guy, and I want to trade Castle. I want to trade everybody and just get his team incredible. I know that's not what it's about. We're at home, so hopefully we do have that little home buff, and Wembenyama goes off for 50, 20 rebounds, 20 blocks, and we get ourselves a 2nd championship here. So at least it actually does become some sort of dynasty and not just a team that is pretty decent and in the playoffs continuously. No one is giving up any ground. It's honestly kind of incredible. We're finally pulling away. Oh, huge 3rd quarter for us. It's not over yet. It's not over yet, but incredibly huge 3rd quarter. Now we just got to go even with them in this 4th, and we got it in the bag. 139, Magic, no match. Trent Jr., 23 minutes, 23 points. Biggest trade of my life, I guess. Where's Wemby? 18? He just didn't want to play today. But finally, it felt like forever for some reason to get just 2 championships. Final MVP goes to Victor. He also didn't get Defensive Player of the Year this year, by the way. We keep chugging along. I'll see you guys most likely continuously in the finals, hopefully. That's my hope. But if not, at least in the playoffs, see where we end up with whoever retires first. I believe it's year 7. Wemby wins another MVP award. I'm hoping for an all-star appearance. Last season, actually, Harper made an all-NBA team, and I skipped over it. We have a new coach, 69-13. That may make a big difference. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. But let's go ahead and see if another one of our teammates makes an all-NBA team. They do not. Still no all-star appearance. He scored in the 20s. 26.2 a game and no all-star appearance. We're the 1st seed. Genuinely absurd. Let's simulate the entire playoffs. We are the #1 seed. We got a new coach. I'm hoping we get there easily. The Dallas Mavericks are the actually scariest team to go up against. Up against the Magic again. I don't know if they've changed anything on their team. Frankly, I don't care. It was even easier than last time. We don't go 7. Harper, cool. I mean, that adds something to it. We finally have at least we've had a legitimate big 3, but not accolades wise. He finally makes an all-NBA team. He gets this finals MVP, takes it from Wemby. We win back-to-back championships. Truly a dynasty now, and we'll see how many more we can win. No way. I think it's year 8, year 9, somewhere in there. We lost in the 1st round. We get upset from a 7-seed Portland team. Cooper Flag and the Mavericks are still absolutely insane. They win a championship. We got to get back up there. Dylan Harper made another All-NBA 3rd team. Didn't make an All-Star team, even though he's averaging 26 a game. Year 9, barely make it back to the finals, but it is a dynasty. It is a dynasty. We just have to get past these Bulls, get another championship, and that's, I think, 4 rings in 9 years. This is year 9, because I'm essentially paying attention to Dylan Harper's years because he's the rookie here. Victor, finals MVP. Dylan did make another not finals. He made another All-NBA team, but still no All-Star team. I've never seen anything like it. He's our 2nd leading scorer. We continuously finish high in the seeding, and he still doesn't make a team. I truly don't understand it. It is what it is, though. We're going to keep chugging along, winning championships. After 11 years, he finally makes his first All-Star team after making 5 All-NBA teams. 11th year, 2036, he makes his first All-Star team. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of this dynasty, in my opinion. We've won 4 rings. We could sneak one out here. I doubt it. We lose that play-in game. We are not even in the playoffs. We are definitely done. Cooper Flag is owning the league right now. I think he's won a few championships himself. Let me go check what the Dallas Mavericks have done. He might win 4. There you have it. He wins 4. Between the Mavs and us, that's 8 championships right there. And the reason why I knew it was going to happen. He's played 15 years, but he started declining really, really drastically. I know technically the Spurs ended up getting a ridiculous player in Kawhi Leonard to develop and get their 14 championship. They win 4 chips. We win 4 chips. Technically, Duncan, I'm speaking trio-wise with Ginobili, Parker, and Duncan. They won 4 chips together. So does Castle, Harper, and Wemby. Wemby and Castle, not Wemby and Castle. Wemby and Harper can still continue on and try to win games, but that would involve me actually making moves, actually trading, actually rebuilding in a sense. Here's Castle's stats from that big 3. 4 championships, that's about it. And then his rookies: 35 years old for Victory Wembenyama, 15-time All-Star, 13-time first-team All-NBA, 1-time second-team All-NBA, 3-time Finals MVP, 5-time League MVP, and 4-time NBA champ. And that doesn't show his plethora, probably double-digit defensive player of the years. Harper, it took him like 10, 11 years to finally make an all-star team. He's up to 3 now. He can continue that, but it's insane. He made all-NBA teams before he made all-star teams. Don't know what was going on in the league, how the voting happens in this 2K, but that's absurd to me. He wins Rookie of the Year, Finals MVP in one of the championships, 4 rings for him, and I mean, I think a successful one. I was hoping to do a lot better than the regular real-life dynasty that the Spurs did have, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, check my stats on this, I think that trio is the most winningest trio. They did a lot of regular season winning and a lot of, obviously, championships. 14 years, 4 championships. Still have some gas left in Harper and Wembenyama, but I'm going to end it there since the part of the trio did retire, so it doesn't make it the trio dynasty anymore. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Clearly, Wemby carried the squad. I'm surprised that Harper didn't make more all-star teams. I think it was absolutely whack, but there you guys have it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all that. Comment down below what you'd like to see next, and as always, guys, thanks for watching.